Hello, you're watching Show of the Week on Outside Xbox. I'm Jane.
And I'm Mike. This week I finally figured out why I haven't been invited to join any of those Overwatch pro teams that have been scoring all those sweet prizes and endorsements.
Is it because you're not any good at Overwatch?
No, Jane, it's because there isn't a hero that suits my playstyle.
See?
I need someone who's a bit wild, like me, has stylishly dishevelled hair, like me. Oh, also, he needs to cause a load of explosions, so maybe he has like a bouncing grenade launcher and some mines, and his ult needs to be a car tyre that rolls around and explodes.
You're literally describing Junkrat.
Is he the robot monk?
No.
Jane, there are like 28 characters. I don't have time to scroll through them. Look, Overwatch League talent scouts, call me.
Well, anyway, while you've been doing that, I've been checking in on Lara Croft, seeing how she's getting on in her new game.
Oh yeah, how's she doing? Has she calmed down a bit since last time?
No, Mike. No, she has not. Yeah, as you can see, she's not calmed down even a little. If anything, she's gotten even more Lara.
More murdery.
In the intervening time.
We don't belong here. He's gone psycho!
The archaeologist is taking a lot less sort of priority as time goes on, isn't it?
Well, it's all about, thematically, supposedly, about her deadly obsession with restoring her father's name and finding out what he was on about when he got murdered by Trinity.
We can't let Trinity get hold of this.
Right.
Spoilers for the last two games,
Yeah.
but you've had time to
Kind of
play
obvious,
them.
wasn't
Yes! Now I can get my gear back.
But I played a whole bunch of Shadow of the Tomb Raider recently. In fact, there's going to be a Let's Play going up on our channel in just a couple of days, on Monday, if you're watching this on the Friday it goes out. Hang on.
Now.
Yes.
Oh, he doesn't like that.
Oh, he doesn't. He's still coming at me.
I think you made him angry.
He's even angrier. There's a whole lot of amazing wildlife, like really beautifully done. Tropical birds and howler monkeys. And
all ripe for the murdering.
Yeah.
Just smashing a howler monkey against some rock or something.
Blue frogs, jaguars. The demo I played was set in a jungle, and a jungle will be a very important environment in the game, partly because it's a nod to classic Tomb Raider, and partly just because it's really like rich and dense and perfect for stealth, which we'll get onto.
So what's the motivation for killing the animals? I mean, is it like just survival, or are you going to make a belt out of them or something?
In the
You're going to gun holster and a pair of squirrels or something?
Yeah, that's right. It's just two squirrels on her belt. Lara, surprising no one, is in another plane crash early in the game. She's mad unlucky when it comes to planes.
If you see her boarding, getting into first class,
Don't share that
obviously,
plane.
do not share that plane.
So she crashes in the middle of this jungle, and she has to survive because that's Lara all over. Never got a sat phone, never got a GPS beacon, always has to survive on her own wits and wiles. And that includes harvesting plants. Surviving by defending herself from animals, I guess. Also, you get hide, you get oils, you know, you get fats out of animals, right? And you can use those for crafting, upgrade your bow, put various upgrades on your firearms, that kind of thing. And those plants you can just gobble down, and they give you all kinds of performance enhancements.
That's super ill-advised, isn't it? I'm in the middle of a jungle, I'm just going to eat this thing and see if
I'll have a red one, and a blue one, and a yellow one. They're all really handily color-coded. You know how like in real life in nature, red plants you usually do not eat because I'm poison? In Shadow of the Tomb Raider, it's like a red plant is for health.
Right.
What's the colour for deadly, deadly poison is what
Maybe there
we
isn't
really want to know. But Lara's just like scarfing down these things. And yeah, they enhance her ability to find like more animals and plants, for instance.
Is the idea that this jungle's like a lost sort of place that has been untouched by humanity for hundreds of years or thousands of years?
The jungle you're in Peru, you are trying to make your way out of the wreckage.
Jonah, are you there?
Find Jonah, your buddy, your main man,
long-suffering
your sidekick.
sidekick,
I love Jonah, he's great.
I think we can see the village through the vines over there.
and you're trying to find your way to a little village that you know is nearby. And that is not a lost mystical civilization village, that is an actual village.
Is there a Starbucks?
There's a bar. You'll be
Okay.
pleased to know there is a bar. It is not a Starbucks.
End of the game.
I see people down there.
Hope they're friendly.
I'll let you do the talking.
Yeah.
Sit at the bar, have some crisp lagers.
And that's when Lara decided to retire from tomb raiding
Yeah.
and become a barfly in deepest, darkest Peru.
Son of a... Dave! Sammy, Jesus.
Did Trinity have an adjacent plane crash? Are they around as well?
Trinity are around. They've fully gotten in there ahead of you and really made a mess. Really set fire to a bunch of stuff and
Those jerks.
killed a lot of people, as is
man.
their wont.
Oh, well, they're about to get killed, right? Because Lara's
Yeah.
like a stealth master now.
Oh my days, she is truly vicious. She's
Right.
really going for it. You know how in the first game she's like, I'm really torn. My
Yeah.
conscience is troubled by this murder. And she's like, or if you play like me, I really enjoy the new emphasis on stealth.
Like
It's actually-
Batman Arkham-esque, right?
Yeah. Not like ghost stealth, where like Andy does, where you go through and aren't noticed by anyone.
Crouch an
and
event for
you
8
kill
hours.
no one.
What are they so afraid of?
But no, I like to go in and just like,
Yeah.
just like pull people into the undergrowth.
Snap the necks.
Yeah, snap the necks. Her new Batman Arkham style move, where she sits atop a branch and then like rope arrows some baddie,
Right.
and then uses the rope arrow to, I guess like the mechanics of it is like hoist him up, like jump off the
Oh, right,
branch,
yeah.
and then like I don't know, loop him around and give him a good
Jeez.
throw. He's dead at the end of it.
I still can't. Holy Christ.
Very dead at the
Maybe
end
just
of
the
it.
arrow to the neck or whatever would have been enough.
Yeah, but you've got to set him up as an example for the others, because then they see him and they're like, oh no.
That's horrifying.
Oh no, and then they all start freaking out. So they're clearly not that well trained at Trinity. You'll be glad, I presume, to hear that there is an awful lot of swimming happening.
That was in original Tomb Raider games.
Well, yeah, remember how much you enjoyed that? How panicky you
How-
got
yeah.
between air pockets?
How barely controllable Lara was back in those days. Yeah, I remember.
She's more controllable now,
Okay.
and there is an abundance of air pocket
Right.
action. So I didn't once drown. so
That's good.
That's good to hear. I did get eaten by some piranhas, however.
Bad.
Yeah.
Was it a really harrowing animation?
It was pretty harrowing. The new element, I guess, of swimming is that there's like stealth swimming.
Underwater stuff.
Underwater stealth, but you're not hiding from like frogmen, like divers.
Right.
You're hiding from piranhas and stuff.
But hang on a minute, right? Because stealth is all like cones of vision, isn't it? But fishes have eyes on the side. So they'd have like 2 cones of vision and they'd both be on the side.
Well, you hide from them by like just getting in the weeds, like in the long
Okay.
seaweeds, water weeds. Nice thing about stealth though is it's recoverable now.
Right.
Whereas in the previous Tomb Raider reboot games, it was always like, once you're out of stealth,
You'd be
that's
gunned
it.
down,
You're just
yeah.
gonna have to kill it. Well, not that you would necessarily die, but you were out of stealth.
Right,
Stealth
yeah,
was
yeah.
broken, and until you've killed everybody in the area, stealth was not coming back, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas in this, you can recover stealth by running off and
Again, like Batman Arkham,
yeah,
right?
kind of. So you smear the mud on, and then you get up against the vine wall, and you like become one with the vines.
Put her right there. Make sure nothing can get through.
I want this whole area sealed off.
Yes, sir. If there's anything here, we're gonna find it.
I liked it. And,
Cool, good.
The jungle is a bit different. The swimming, it makes it different. The stealth is like kind of new and novel, because I don't think I really much attempted stealth in the previous Tomb Raider games.
No, you can fire an exploding arrow at someone's head and that counted as a stealth kill, so that's about as close as I got.
Oh, is it because they didn't see the exploding arrow
Yeah,
coming?
the split second before it exploded, they were unaware that it was happening.
Okay, I see the logic.
Why not? Be a hero.
I'll be dead more likely. No thanks.
I'm looking forward to it actually. It's out pretty soon, so.
Cool.
Lara sounds a bit like the Predator now, the way she's always stringing people up and covering herself in mud.
Oh yeah, totally. She is the jungle.
Uh-huh.
A whisper in the trees, a shadow in the foliage.
Ooh, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. That gives me an idea.
For my challenge of the week.
The very same. Mike, welcome to your challenge of the week.
Hello.
Now, we all know that Lara Croft loves nothing more than murdering animals. Yes. Murdering them all the live-long day.
Yes.
But Mike, how well can you identify famous Tomb Raider animals from just their shadows, which is to say, their silhouettes? Now is the time to find out as we ask, who's that animal?
Hey!
You need to get half of them right to get the points.
Okay.
So, here is the first animal. What is that, Mike? Talk me through its silhouette.
I mean, it looks sort of ursine, like a bear of some sort, like a bear rearing up because it's got those funny little legs, but then the long arms and a sort of bear's head.
A bear's head.
Yes. I don't know what flavour of bear it is. I wouldn't be able to specify if it was brown or grizzly or black or panda. I don't think it's a panda because they're too lazy to stand up.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past Lara to kill a load of pandas.
Oh yeah, she'd probably be like, stop being so lazy.
Empty a clip into a sleeping panda. Yeah, well, let's have a look. You're going with bear.
I'm going with bear.
All right, well, Mike, I can reveal to you that it is indeed a bear. Look at him, look at his face.
Oh, about to get shot all up in that adorable face.
Exactly. Animal 2. I want you to tell me, who's that animal?
What the hell's going on with its neck? I mean, I think I know what it's supposed to be.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a T-Rex, but it looks like someone's jammed a spatula down its neck or something. That is horrifying. I'm not gonna go with T-Rex. There's no way that neck is on the T-Rex, so it's probably the Velociraptors instead. You know, the T-Rex brought some Velociraptor friends.
Sure.
You know, sure.
All right, you're going with Velociraptor.
Yeah, I'm going with Velociraptor.
Let's see if Mike is correct. Mike, I'm very sorry to tell you that it is the T-Rex.
It looks ludicrous!
Hey, take it up with Core's art department in the 90s.
I will! Wait, how do I get back to the 90s?
You're going to need to invent a time machine. There's probably not time. So
Okay,
you're just going to have to accept no point for that, I'm afraid.
I changed, I switched, I flip-flopped.
What animal is this?
What? It looks like some kind of fish or floating head.
Okay. Are there any animals with a floating head?
Not that I'm aware
You can
of.
probably discount that then.
Is it like a piranha of some sort?
Well done, Mike. That is a piranha.
Yeah.
The Amazonian meat-eating fish.
But not the red-bellied variant, I note.
Yeah, well.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think Lara killed all of those.
Yeah, probably.
So that's it. Only these weird grey ones left. All right.
They're on her extinction hit list.
It's like Arya Stark. She's got a list. She just goes around. T-Rex, bear, piranha. Okay.
You could have thrown in the answer to the next one for me. Help me out.
I could have, but I'm not gonna, because here it is for you. Number 4.
I mean, it looks like another dinosaur.
Does it, Mike? Is
Yeah.
that what it looks like?
It looks like a Compsognathus dinosaur. Or someone's shaved a turkey.
I'm afraid the answer is shaved turkey. Bad luck, Mike. No, the answer is little Compsognathus, little compy,
Yes!
compy like in Jurassic Park, the ones that kill
that little
Dr.
girl. It's horrifying.
Well, they kill Hammond in the book, don't they?
They do, yes, yeah. But in the beginning of the Lost World,
Oh yeah.
like
Anyway, there they are. Look at him, little murderer.
little jerks.
Yeah. Mike, I'm going to show you your 5th animal, and I want you to tell me, what is this?
I mean, it looks kind of wolfy, but it also looks like it's got a dislocated jaw.
I see.
It looks like Lara's gone in there, like dropped the guns, gone in there with her hands and just really snapped its jaw
Forced
open.
its jaws
Yeah.
apart, breaking it. Yeah, that sounds like something she would do as well.
It could be a lion as well, couldn't it? Could be a mountain lion of some sort. I'm gonna go with the lion just because the kind of stuff around its neck looks like a mane rather than just a wolf with a kind of goiter.
Ruff, like a wolf ruff.
Yeah.
It's a lion.
Yes!
Look at that. Look at that mouth.
Sweet.
What's going on there?
I know.
It's weird, isn't it?
It is. It looks like a sort of shadow puppet, like lion.
Well, you know, video games are in their infancy.
Yes, they were, yeah.
So that's 4 out of 5. This is good. This is good so
Nailing
far.
it. Just call me
But-
Mike David Attenborough Channel.
I'm going to need you to tell me what this is.
Whatever it is, it looks like it's just saying, kill me. Existence is pain.
Well, then, good news for that thing because
it probably did get killed.
Lara
yeah.
Croft will be along in a minute. She can
To
sort
unload
that,
2 full magazines into
sort that right out.
I skipped wolf last time. I'm just going to go with wolf.
You know, with wolf.
Yeah, I'm going to go with wolf.
Okay, it's a white tiger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I knew there were tigers in there somewhere.
Yeah, but okay.
So,
No
I mean, it
point
doesn't
there.
look like a white tiger, let's be honest.
So that is 4 out of 6. Oh my goodness.
Pressure's mounting.
But I have a feeling you'll do okay on this next one because what is this animal?
It's, oh, actually, you know what though? I've always struggled with the difference between llamas and alpacas. Right?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to need the right one here.
I think that looks more llama-y, and I think it's probably the sort of thing you'd find up in Machu Picchu or something. So I'm going to go llama.
You go llama. That is a llama. And there we have Lara. I think
She's
leaning
lolling it
into,
into a false sense of security before she shoots it in the skull.
I think she's leaning in to strangle it there. So she's going to get her hands around that long neck and
Really
just wring
throttle
it.
it.
Yeah.
Like it's just going to be waving around.
Moments before tragedy, this picture was taken. Number 8. What's this?
Oh my god. It's got really skinny legs. I mean, the immediate thing I think of because of that sort of furry mane type thing is like a wild boar,
Okay.
like Pumbaa from off of The Lion King.
Yeah.
But it's got such skinny legs. It looks like Pumbaa crossed with like a coffee table.
It's Pumbaa lying on a coffee table.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'm going to go for a wild boar.
You are correct. It is a wild boar. Look at the state of that.
Look, yeah, disastrous. What were they using all those polygons on?
Number 9. Mike, what is this?
A hammerhead shark.
Well, that was pretty easy. That was a pretty easy one. Threw that in there to...
Just as a favour.
I mean, the silhouette and the actual
It's
picture
exactly
look
the same.
basically exactly
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
So, pretty easy one there.
I
Pretty easy
appreciate
one.
that, thank you.
You've only dropped 2 points so far. Number 10. Mike, what is this?
It's that weird, like, sort of skinned Lara clone thing that you have to trick into falling down a hole or something.
Do you remember what it's called?
Well, I think the community had a nickname for it, didn't they? Which
Yeah.
is like Meat Lara or something like that.
Bacon Lara.
Bacon Lara, that was it.
Okay, well, I think you're close enough to get the point there. The correct name for it in the game is the doppelganger.
Oh, yes. Okay.
There it
It's
is.
just horrible to look at.
Yep.
Bacon Lara.
Just Lara Croft made her bacon. Check that out, James.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
But also delicious.
It looks like ET though.
And that does a bit.
Yeah.
There's certainly an ET-ish quality.
That's E.T. after he got sunburnt.
Yeah, and this also looks like one of the less good Spider-Man costumes from the sort of late 90s when they were trying to be radical. All right, I'm gonna finish with a couple of hard ones for you here. So I
okay.
want you to tell me, what is this?
Condor?
Condor?
Yeah.
You're going with condor.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of them birds of prey.
Well, Mike, I can tell you, it's a pterodon. Look at
Oh,
them. Look at the little.
how many dinosaurs
dinosaur.
are in the
Hey,
Tomb
loads
Raider
of them.
series?
It's basically a dinosaur killing game.
Right.
And finally, Mike, what's going on there? What's that about?
I mean, it looks like a sort of silverback gorilla, but again, probably doesn't look like it wants to live anymore.
Mike, I can tell you.
Is it a human male who is one of the bosses from the game?
No, you're correct. It is a gorilla. Look at that.
Yes.
That's what they think a gorilla looks like. So,
Have they ever been to a zoo?
Yeah. I don't think so.
No.
Well, I mean, if they did, they're not allowed in anymore because they shot all the animals. So, well done, Mike. You got 9 out of 12 correct. Only dropped 3 points. So that is a point for you in your challenge of the week. Do you have any words to say?
Yes, kill all animals.
Okay, controversial stance from Mike Channel there. Back to the studio. Now it's time to see what's written in the comments and how Outside Extra are getting on with Overcooked 2.
I need some
Busy.
tomatoes over here.
I'm chopping tomatoes, aren't
Yeah,
I?
yeah, I know, but I need you to bring them over here. There's a
can't
bit of
bring them-
kitchen in the way and I can't get to it.
I thought this was a courgette.
No, Luke, you really need to learn your vegetables.
Maybe just close the door to the kitchen.
Yeah, good idea.
Too far.
First up this week, your comments on last week's show all about spectacular space survival sim No Man's Sky Next, in which yours truly was challenged to design a 5-star space resort for Jane to live in.
But you're probably thinking, oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
That's perfectly worthy of 5 stars
Yeah,
in the hotel
as it
racing
is.
board. But
Uh-huh.
you haven't even seen the
What?
rooftop bar.
Oh,
dang.
So let's head on up.
Yes.
It's accessible by this easy ladder.
Yeah,
as you can see.
Only 3 fatalities this season.
A short 5-minute ladder climb.
Commenter Beth Bloomer was taken aback, saying, "Hold up, there's markets and trading posts and 5-star hotels in space? Where the hell's Tim Curry going to escape to now?"
Whoops, did I just corrupt the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism?
I think so, yeah.
Sorry, Tim.
He looks pretty mad.
Okay, well, let's move on from this to commenter Platonis The Warlock, who's here with a review for my resort. Andy's Space Resort on TripAdvisor. 2 stars. Design was fantastic, rooms very clean, a lot of space. No staff, atmosphere is horrible. Atmosphere is breathable, so you take that back.
Then why were you wearing a spacesuit?
Okay, 50% off your next stay.
Deal.
The last word on this topic is from Scott Springman here, who says, it was a bold choice for Andy to build his hotel with its panoramic views down in the valley, instead of up on one of the nearby hills where the scenic views would be.
And then you can just have a nice drink up here
I love
looking
it.
out over the...
All right, well, I love it.
Look, sometimes you get bored contemplating the majesty of nature and you just want to stare at a hill. Andy's 5-star space resort has anticipated your needs. You're welcome.
Moving on, take a listen to your own comments about this video in which we chronicled the various ways we threw away the rulebooks and improvised our own fun in video games.
For example, choosing idiot as your name leads to a very confrontational feel to your playthrough as everyone you meet insults you to your face. Or why not try bro or my dude to give the game a laid-back surfer vibe? Or how about something totally obscene to give the game an edgy, transgressive feel? Ah, Zelda, that's gross. You should be ashamed of yourself. Some excellent suggestions from the Oxtronauts in the comments, such as this from James Tanner, who says, alternatively, allow me to present the entirety of GTA, Skyrim, the Just Cause series. Basically, you can't give us an open world and not expect us to wander aimlessly, ruining the lives of NPCs.
Ah, the Oxbox motto.
Yeah, that, but in Latin.
Commenter Timothy McLean, meanwhile, writes to say, in the second Monkey Island game, I set an alligator loose, stole someone's toupee, and tossed a rat in some stew. You know, mischievous pirate stuff. Turns out I was actually solving the game's puzzles. Oops.
How's the vichyssoise, Bernard?
Excellent, sir. Won't you have a taste?
I think I will. Oh my God! What kind of demented recipe book are you using?
And then commenter Matt D thinks he's onto us, saying, this light gun entry just seemed like an excuse for you to go to the arcade. Oh yeah, we need footage from the arcade. Trust me.
Absolutely no truth to that, Matt.
Yeah, and I would like to preempt criticism of my upcoming trip to the Caribbean by saying it's absolutely vital research for my upcoming list video, 7 games which are better if you play them on a beach in the Caribbean.
Where will you plug the Xbox in?
I don't know, Mike, it's hard to say. Maybe I'll just have to not play any games and just try and enjoy myself as best I can.
Fair enough. Now let's segue seamlessly into the comments on this video in which Jane and Andy were harassed by an apron-wearing weirdo in stealth horror game Remothered Tormented Fathers.
Oh, why is he nude?
Oh, why is he nude except for an apron? That's the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Oh! What happened?
What's going on?
Oh, no, he's got a treat!
Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez!
Oh, okay,
jeez!
run.
He saw me!
Run.
Well, here we are again. Ah!
Not everyone was convinced by the level of horror in this ostensible horror game, such as commenter Grand Theft X, who says, this game goes from scary to hilarious faster than I can say Remothered Tormented Fathers is a stupid name for a game.
It'll all make sense once the sequels start stacking up.
Yeah, Remothered Annoyed Uncles.
Remothered Salty Brothers.
And of course, Remothered Irritable Cousins.
2019 is going to be sweet.
In other comment news, commenter Matthew Knight writes to congratulate you, Andy, saying, watch his intro. Nice to see you guys are handling horror in your usual calm, confident manner.
Ah, he's here! He's here!
You're not allowed to just walk around silently.
Genuinely think we're getting better, actually.
Good progress, yeah.
Did it move?
Did it?
It's moving, Andy, it's moving!
How is it moving?
Look!
I don't see.
No, look, it's following me.
Is it?
Look, it's following me.
Oh my God, are you
Oh,
sure?
we're just going mad.
Finally this week, commenter Jazz Griff writes to say, am I going insane? I also saw that statue move.
Oh, that's so creepy when stuff moves when you're not looking at it. Hang on, why am I on this side now?
I don't know. James, turn the camera off and on again.
Whew, okay, that was pretty
Once more. Where did you go?
I don't know. Everything is dark.
All right, I'll go get help.
Hi, nice apron.
That's everything from Show of the Week. Thank you for watching. And before you go, why not try the new Outside Xbox game mode, known as Outside Xbox Survival Mode? See, every time the like button is pressed, one presenter at random will be removed. And then the last presenter left at the end is the winner.
Are we doing that right now?
Oh, see, someone just pressed the like button. Off you go.
Oh man, I never win this mode.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have you seen Andy? He said to grab him before we went for lunch.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He kind of got trapped in another dimension.
What? Oh no! It was his turn to buy the sandwiches.
Classic Andy.
Man, that guy.
Hello, guys. Guys, I want sandwiches.